Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Jets on Sunday Night Primetime. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Yep. Hey, Ken. Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
Play action now for Fields. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
And the Jets.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
43-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Tonight.
Back to throw is Fields. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Hey, Ken. What's right? Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Trey Hendrickson in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. The fair catch here. Called for. Made beyond the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
I'm fine. Ready? Get set.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
I'm 1-1.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Here's Brown. And he's got a Bengals first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
They'll run here with Brown. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
A gain of
12 yards on that hookup, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Brown. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Burrow here on 2nd down. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win. That's exactly what he did here.
It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Exiting the pocket right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Andre Yosibon. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. They always say, Greg, that's a dangerous throw to make, but they executed for the touchdown.
This is one of those plays, Mike, where it's like, no, yes, right? The ball comes out of his hand, and everybody on the sidelines holding their breath. That is the cardinal rule. Never throw the ball back across the middle of the field, but sometimes you get away with it. In this case, results in a touchdown.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop.
It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go, Scott. 220.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35.
That's good.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10
Here we go.
at the 35-yard line.
Fields going to hang on to this one. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a 1st down.
4 yards.
And this is an area of the game where Justin Fields really excels. His ability to not only improvise, but also be used as a designed runner. And in this case, that's exactly what this offense does, and he picks up a nice game.
Pick up 3 or maybe 4. Jamar Stewart, they're on the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Green knight. Angel. Sit high.
Now, Fields. That's to the running back, Brees Hall. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. And I don't think it's going to be his last.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bengals on top. More from MetLife Stadium after this. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
No mas. Here we go. Turn, bro, turn. Right.
Fields to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Third and inches.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Right.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Jets first down.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
A first down throw for Fields. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Brees Hall. Touchdown, New York. They'll try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is Turner. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 2. 12. Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Burrow, RPO, gives to Chase. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
11.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
11, Mike.
Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
6-yard line.
On first and 10, Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Fields now. He'll set up the screen to Hall. He's got room past the 25. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a first down.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screenplays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screenplay.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll look underneath for Hall. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take him down. And in this case, they do it for him.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go. Yep. No muss. No muss. Right.
Fields from the gun on third down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
Daniel Whelan in punt formation.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Right in.
Burrow working in the pistol.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
11-90.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
For a Bengals first down.
Gun.
First and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This one intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, set. Move to the set. Hey, Ted.
Fields. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
That one caught by Wilson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. And he's in! Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Jets. His 4th TD grab of the season. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. Their kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is Turner. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
1-1, ready? 12.
On first down, Burrow. The right side, and Chase has it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first and 10, Burrow. Flush to his right. Now he takes off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to fight all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They send a receiver in motion left. On the ground, it's Brown. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
He pulls it in around the 5. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here we go. 180.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. That's complete on the tight end screen. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing third down at the moment. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Burrow now to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Come on, ready?
A gain of 11 on the play. First down,
Here we go.
Bengals.
Right 80.
Now, Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
On one, right?
Now it is first and goal.
That's
Here we go.
Bengals first down.
Burrow now. They'll set up the screen to Brown. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him.
To the goal line and in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Here we go. Tonight.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
At the 42-yard line.
Here we go, Scott.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Forced to his right. He keeps it himself. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Here we go. Good. 19. Oh, ready. Hey, Ken. Sit high.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack. He knew exactly what play was coming.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be third down.
11 mighty. Here we go. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. That's number 40 on the season for him.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't... always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Burrow finds Chase for a big one. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Gain of 43 yards.
They'll come up here first and 10.
Let's get set. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
Pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
Ready? Lights up. 11. Stop.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
Third down.
On one. Ready? Here we go. Right it.
To throw is Burrow. Back over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Here we go.
First down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field. The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. Tonight's start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
2nd down. It's Fields. Quick throw taken in, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down.
319. West right, deep. Extend.
Throwing is Fields. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. 13 yards on the catch there, and the Jets have a 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now, Fields taking a shot downfield for Smith. He's got it, and he will go all the way. Smith, touchdown, New York. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
He gets that to his big target there. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
Caught aside by Fant. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
Here we go.
A gain of 21 yards. And a Bengal first down.
Burrow. Forced out wide. And Burrow not going to take any chances. Slides to a stop after picking up the first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage now.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Now, Burrow. Down to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Play action now for Fields. That's right side and caught by Taylor. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, Scott.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd and 5.
Here we go, Scott. Green 19, gets that. Right.
Making the read, this is Fields.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
It's going to be third. They need one.
11. Here we go. Green 19, can I see that?
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down.
Hey, never mind, Monday. Here we go. West right six, Green 19, can I see that? No loss. Mayday. Hey, can.
They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, New York. Davis good on the extra point. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow fires quick to Higgins. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
11 empty.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosibah. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there? Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Right.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one in the win column for the Jets. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to